Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Raya and today we are going to be talking about freshman year advice. So today was my last normal day of freshman year and it was really great. This entire year I've had a lot of fun and it really did go by really fast. Like they say like, oh, high school goes by in a blink, and I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds like kind of corny, but yeah, it's true. So yeah. Okay, so firstly, let's talk about classes. So, the classes that you take in your freshman year, a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't matter, like, if you take, like, honors or, like, CP, or, like, in my school, they call it, like, CP, like, first level, and then honors, and then AP, so on. So, like, people are like, oh, it doesn't really matter what you do your freshman year. But I would say that's not true. I think, like, to have a good, high school future ahead of you, if you're trying to go for like rigorous courses, you would probably want to have a really good start. So like like if you want to do like advanced math in the future, then like make sure that you get into like an honors level class. Like since I moved from a different town, I had to take a test to get into an honors level class, and I made sure to do really well on it, so I actually got into the class that I wanted to be in. And because of that, I can be ahead next year because I get to choose like 2 or 3 different math classes and I have more options than people that took, let's say, like Algebra 1 their first year. Because like I'm taking Algebra 2 right now. And next year I'm gonna be taking pre-calc honors and AP stats. So like if you want more options, then you have to like be like committed to each of your classes so that your teachers actually give recommendations. Cause in high school, to get into certain courses, you need recommendations from your teachers. So like if you don't give like a good impression, if you don't like turn in your work on time, if you don't have a good grade, you're not going to get the recommendations, and then you're not going to get into the class that you want. I think what I struggled with the most this year was definitely organization. In the beginning of the year, I had like folders for each different subject, but then at the end of the year, it all just turned into like a big lump of like papers at the bottom of my bag. And that really did affect my grades as well. Like I couldn't find homework suddenly. I couldn't find like test review sheets, and it was really bad. So like either keep everything on your Chromebook or like computer or like device, like have like files, take pictures of your work, or just have folders. Like even if you start getting lazy at the end of the year like I did, make sure to stay organized because it'll help you for finals and it'll help you for like your final projects and everything like that. Another thing to get ahead in class or even like understand the subject better is to make sure to ask questions. Cause like a lot of people are like, oh, like I don't want people to think I'm stupid. Like I had that problem when I was in like 7th grade, and like I would never raise my hand to ask questions even if like I was totally lost, because I didn't want like my friends to think like, oh, she can't do this. But I've realized like after you ask questions, you understand the topic much better and you're actually more involved. So like you want to listen, like you want to be like more like you want to like interact with the lesson more, and then you're just like more, your brain is like more involved and you're focusing. Like if you don't ask questions, if you don't participate, if all you do is like sit there, like write down notes and then like answer, like write down questions, you're not gonna like be like actively listening, and you're gonna like miss out on like a lot of topics. Like the smartest people that I know, they always ask questions. The next topic is making friends. So as someone that I used to be like super quiet in middle school, I'd low-key be like scared of like a bunch of people, and I had like literally like 2 good friends, and those are also like the 2 people that I still talk to even at my new school today. Like yes, I did talk to a lot of other people, but like I just like never like wanted to get too close to them because I was like scared. After moving to a new school for freshman year, the first few weeks were genuinely like one of the worst weeks of my life. Like I'd come home, and this is embarrassing, but I'd like cry like for like the first week. And I was just like, okay, like no one wants to be my friend. No one's talking to me. I literally hate my life. And it was just like, ugh, I just hated it. But after that, I was like, okay, like my mom was like, okay, look, like change has to happen. Like you have to like get like used to like a new environment. And I was like, yeah, honestly, that's true. And like, but I was telling her like, okay, you wouldn't understand. You're not my age. You're not a freshman going into high school into like a totally different environment. But then I realized like, wait, that is a good skill to learn. Cause like in the future, like when you go to college, the kids that you were with in high school, or like even like for like what, like 12 years of your life, they're not gonna be there when you go to college. Like the kids in your hometown, they're not gonna be there when you like go on a flight and go to like the other side of the country to go to college. So like it was like, okay, like I need to understand that like changes are gonna happen and you have to be ready for any change, but like just like adapt yourself to new environments. And like after that, like I tried to seem like more approachable. So like I joined a bunch of clubs. I'm like right now I'm like after that I narrowed it down. So I'm on like science team, math team, speech and debate, and then like a few other ones here and there. Like I'm like the secretary of like the South Asian Student Association at my school. But like that only happened. I mean like I only like felt comfortable in those clubs because I talked to people. So if you want to make friends and if you're new or if you just like want to meet new people, make sure to go to clubs because they have the same interests as you. They have like the same goals. Like if you're in math team, then like, oh, okay, you like math. You want to be like advanced in math. You want to go to competitions. You want to build a good college resume. All of you guys have the same goals. And that will give you something to start a conversation about. I met one of my really good friends that I met like, okay, she's my friend now, but like I met her in like the beginning of the year and she was like one of my first friends in this new school and she was on math team and she was the only other freshman taking like the same math class as me and she was really sweet. Like yeah, like I was a bit intimidated by her at first, but then like at the same time like all of us are people. All of us go through the same exact like not the same exact things, but we go through the same exact feelings. Like maybe like some of us have it like worse than the others, but we all have been through like some low points in our life and like we shouldn't like put people on a pedestal and just like be scared of them and like never like approach them, because then how are you gonna meet new people? How are you gonna like learn about different personalities? Like if you're like always in one bubble that you're like comfortable with, you're never gonna grow, you're never gonna learn. And yes, you're gonna meet people that you don't like. So like if you want to meet new people, just join clubs. It's like try and stay involved with your school. So, because like literally like half of my friends that I have, they're literally on like my clubs. Like they're not even in my grade. Like a lot of my friends are sophomores and like we don't really have any classes together, but I talk to them like outside of school or like at clubs. And it's like really great. It's like when you go on like competitions with people, when you go on a bus, when you guys like spend so much time together, it's like a sense of like community. And then you feel like a part of a family, you know, like if it's like science team, like I know everyone in science team and like we've talked and like every time that we go on the bus, like competitions, it's just like so much fun. It's so much fun, literally. And like I miss that. And it's like you feel more like involved with your school. Like you don't have to be good at science, you don't have to be good at math, you don't have to be good at speech and debate. Just try new things, get to know new people, network, if that's like yeah, network, and just like expand your circle. Like you don't have to have like multiple like friends that you always talk to, but like always have someone there in any place that you're going to. Like if you're going to a party, like make sure that you know someone there. Or like if you go there and it's a new environment, then make friends. Make friends anywhere that you go, and then you'll realize that like the school is actually really small and you know everyone, and it's like it's so much better that way. And like right now in my grade, I think I've talked to like the majority of people. And like all of them are really great people. Like yeah, like obviously like there's some people that like won't like you. And like you're not gonna like some people. Like I don't like a lot of people in my school. But like that doesn't mean like they're not people too. Like you should still talk to them. You should still like build a relationship with them. Because if you don't go through struggles together, then like how will you know like how they actually are? Like some people are just like harder to talk to in the beginning, like initially. So like make sure to meet new people, go out, talk to people, and then you'll realize that like it's not hard making friends. You just have to be confident. Another really important thing is don't be scared or embarrassed to be alone. So in the first few days, or okay, honest, let's be real. Okay. For half of my year in like the school year in freshman year, in one of my lunches, I sat by myself. And this was because I didn't know anyone in the lunch and I was scared to talk to people and I looked like a loner sitting at like the edge of my table. The first few days this like really made me feel weird and I was like embarrassed. But then after that I realized like wait, it's not even that embarrassing. Like okay, I don't have any friends at this lunch, that's fine. Let me just like eat my food, right? But like a lot of people are so self-conscious to just be by themselves and I don't understand why. Like some people are like some people are like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom, like come with me. Like I get if it's like a fun like you know, you guys are just like hanging out, but if it's like you need to come with me right now, like I need to go to the bathroom, but you need to come with me right now. That's like really weird. Or like if you guys are like, if like one of your friends is like going somewhere, but they need you there with them, like it's okay to be alone sometimes. It's fine. And another thing, you don't have to be included in everything. Like another thing with people is that like if they don't invite you, that just means that they don't want you there. So don't like ask people to go to events, and don't like push yourself in. Like yeah, you have to like try to like know people and like get into events to know more people, but don't like push yourself into somewhere where you're clearly not wanted, because then after that they're gonna talk shit about you, they're gonna be really annoyed with you, and it's just like it's not right. It's not like you don't have to be included with everyone and everything. You don't have to be popular. You don't have to be like the person that like the world revolves around. Just be you. The people that want to talk to you, you'll clearly see that. Like you'll understand, oh, like they like me, they want to talk to me. But like if they don't want to talk to you, don't force them into liking you. Okay. Another thing is don't try to impress people. A lot of people go to high school and then they want to be popular, and it's like, okay, I also used to want to be popular. Like this was in like middle school, when even though I was quiet, I always like wanted to be popular. Like I wanted like that big group. I wanted to be like invited to all the events, all the parties. I still went to like school parties and stuff, but I was never invited to like parties like outside of school. And sometimes it did make me feel a little bit left out. Even like in the beginning of freshman year, this year, I was like really sad because there was like some like really big Halloween party. Obviously I'm not like blaming the person because like no one knew me, but like I was like, oh okay, like throughout my entire high school I'm just gonna be a loner, no one's gonna invite me to anything. Not true. I had like one of the best years of my life, but like I'm 15, so like I'm sure there's gonna be more. But like don't like just like don't try and impress everyone. You don't have to. Another thing is participate in school events. A lot of my friends, okay, honestly, this year, a lot of my friends and like me, we were the only people that even participate in like half of the events at the school. Like, guys, come on. Be involved in your school. Be involved in your community. This will all pay off in future years. You're gonna have so much more fun. You're gonna know so much more people. You're gonna be so involved with the school. Imagine going home every single day with nothing else to do, and then you study, and then you do your homework, and then you're done, you go to sleep. That's not even fun. Like for me, although it's a bit hectic, I still get to like do a lot of things. Like I get to like manage events. I get to like go to events. I get to like hang out with like my like clubs and like go on competitions. That is so much more better. It's so much more eventful, and you get to meet more people in the process. Again, like networking. Next is one of the most crucial things. Do not waste your time. So I have Instagram, unfortunately, and I scroll on it even now for like hours and hours, like doom scrolling. Like it's just terrible. Like yes, you can have a little break. Yes, you can have like a little treat, but like you don't have to be on Instagram for 5 hours. And this is to me too. Like so, like right now it's finals week, so I haven't been on my phone as much. But sometimes I'm on Instagram for like 8 hours, and that's not okay. Like one time during spring break, I think on Sunday I was on my phone for just so long. It was stupid. Think about all the things that you could achieve in that time. Like you could like make your like you could like work on your hobbies, you could do art, you could paint, you could like sing, you could dance, like all that fun stuff. Like there's so much more to life than sitting on a screen. And it took me a while to realize that, because it's so hard to get like disattached from your phone. Like it is really, really hard. Like before I go to sleep, I scroll on my phone for like 10 minutes. Like when I wake up, the first thing that I check is my messages or my Instagram. Like we have to change that. Like another thing is social media is low-key a scam, and it kind of makes you insecure. I remember when I'd like be on social media and I'd see like such pretty girls, and I'd be like, why do I not look like that? And I feel like everyone has been through this at least some point in their life. I'm so glad that like for me at least, it was only for like a little point in my life when I felt really ugly with myself. But then after that, like I realized like, okay, all of our features are amazing, and it's good to be confident. Confidence radiates like attractiveness. Like if you're confident, then you're gonna be attractive. You could be the ugliest person ever, But like if you think that you're amazing, if you think that you're beautiful, people are still gonna talk to you, people are still gonna love you. Like it's not like being pretty is everything. Like I used to be scared to talk to people because they were prettier than me. Like why am I putting them on a pedestal? I don't know. All of us are human, all of us are equal. Wait, maybe we don't have the same skin tone, maybe we don't have the same hair color, but all of us are beautiful in our own ways. Okay, last topic is dating. I am not good with this topic at all. Because first of all, I've never dated anyone in my life. And yeah, that's okay. That's not even that sad. But here's why I'll tell you why it's not sad. First of all, I noticed this with a lot of my friends. And it's okay. Because like I used to want this as well. But like not as much as other people. A lot of people want to be in a relationship. And they actively seek it. Like they act like they go to school, they go to parties, and they're like, wait, I want to get a boyfriend, I want to talk to guys. Like, why is that a goal that you're setting for yourself? Oh my god, I just saw a tree outside and it looked like a person. That scared me. Okay, anyway. Like, why is that a goal? Like, shouldn't you be focusing on yourself? Shouldn't you be like building yourself? A lot of people want to find the perfect partner. To find the perfect partner, you have to be the perfect person. You have to make yourself the perfect person. You have to work on your goals, okay? Like you're gonna, okay, here's the thing with like high school relationships. Honestly, don't take this to heart, and honestly, like you might want to just like click off the video at this point if you didn't already, because I don't know anything about this, but here's what I think. High school relationships don't work out unless y'all are like super duper lucky. But basically, you guys are too young. You guys don't know your goals yet. You guys don't know what you want to do in the future. Like when we're 17 and we're pushed to make like a decision on like what you want to do with the rest of your life, not everyone follows through with it. Like imagine you're dating this guy in freshman year and he's super sweet, and then like in like when you guys are going off to college, he's going to the other side of the country. He's gonna meet new people. He's gonna fall in love again. Like you're not gonna be able to see him as much. So like yes, you guys are gonna lose contact, and that's okay. But to avoid that in the first place, just don't date. Like maybe like stay friends or something, but like don't date if you want to like avoid that heartbreak, you know what I mean? And another thing is, so many people want to date because they want to fill a void in like their heart or in like their mind that like they lack like affection for themselves. They lack, there's so many girls, and it's so sad, honestly. There's so many girls that like lack like affection and love for themselves that they want it in a guy. Like they want validation so badly. And I'm not like trying to like be mean by saying this. I like genuinely feel bad, but like a lot of girls are so insecure that they want like a guy to tell them, oh, you're beautiful, oh, you're perfect, oh, I love you. Why can't you say that to yourself? If you say that to yourself, you're gonna stop looking for like some like mid 9th grade guy. Like, come on, we're all kids. Like we're still kids. We have our entire lives ahead of us. Right now is the time to set us up for the future, instead of looking for like a partner for the rest of our life. Like, come on, like, don't you want to live a little bit? Like, it's okay to like fall in love. Like, even I've liked like 2 guys in my entire life, but yeah, like I've liked people, and like I've gotten like attached, I've like been their friends, but like I've never tried and like actively like went out and like try and dated them, because it's not worth my time. We're all kids. It's better to stay friends than like be in a relationship and then like end it off in like 2 months, because that's what happens a lot of times. This age, we need to focus, okay? We need to focus on the entire goal. We need to focus on like our future goals. We need to focus on like building ourselves so that our future partner, who you should have like very high standards for, meets like, you know, like we meet their standards as well. Like a thing like right now with like young people, they will go for anything. Like, oh, he looks cute, I want him. Like, bro, you don't know him. You don't know if he's smart. You don't know if he's goal oriented. You don't know if he's gonna make it in life. How are you like trusting this kid? How are you like in love? Like, that's not love. That's so embarrassing. That's why I look down on like relationships like at this age so badly. My cousin was dating someone, and it actually pissed me off so much, because like she was like lacking in like school and everything during that time. And I was like, bro, you gotta stop this. She stopped talking to him. Like they broke it off because like he was literally friends with his ex. And now she's like extremely smart. She's very goal oriented. She's always trying. She's grinding school. That is amazing. Like you'll realize when you have like a significant other in your life, you're so pressured to put so much time into them that you lose yourself. You lose yourself. You don't see the worth in your future goals. You don't see the worth in your future. And then you just like go down this path of like, is he gonna like me if I do this? I need to please this person. I need to please her. I need to be like this. I need to be like attractive. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the effort. It's not worth the energy to be in a relationship unless you guys genuinely know what you guys want to do in the future. You want someone to like you for your personality, your interests, your goals. That's what you want someone to like you for. And I think that at this age, we just like don't know how to like talk to someone that deeply. If you do talk to someone that deeply, then that's great. Like if you want to get into a relationship with them, then do it. But like don't always expect a perfect end. Because everyone changes throughout these years. All of us are gonna change. I'm gonna change. You're gonna change. All of us are gonna change. Maybe you won't even be the same, like maybe you won't even be friends with the same people. But like that's okay. Change happens. You might not be with your ninth grade boyfriend in like junior year. That's okay. Okay, lastly, one of the most, I said this for like two other topics, but like personally, I believe one of the most topics, have a lot of fun during your freshman year. But sophomores have told me that next year is going to be bad, so I'm a bit worried. But try and have fun this year. Hang out with your friends. Don't ignore your friends. Sometimes I get tired of people, like not because I don't like them, but just because like I'm weird. Like I don't know like how to like, okay, this is my problem, right? Sometimes like I like randomly like cut people out and I need to stop doing that. That's so bad. And like I stop texting people, I stop calling people, and then I expect them to call me. Like that's not okay. Like a conversation works both ways. But like if you want to like keep those conversations like good, make sure to have fun. Make sure to hang out with your group. Make sure to like always meet up. Make sure to always talk. Don't just like distance yourself ever. Like just because you're lazy. Don't distance yourself. Like I used to do that. That's stupid. Have fun in your classes. Another thing is like don't be scared to be cringe. Like a lot of people are so scared of like what others think of them. Like, wait, is this cringe? Like, wait, am I doing something weird? Like, does this person think weirdly of me? Don't do that, please. Like the cringe people are like the happiest, bro. Like some people tell like me and my friend group, like y'all are being so weird. Like people in our friend group tell us, guys, can you guys be quiet? Y'all are being so weird. Like we're not hurting anybody. We're all laughing. We're all having a really good time. Why are you here spoiling the mood? Please tell me. Like why are you here spoiling the mood? Why can't you like be a normal person? Spend time with us. I understand that you're worried about what other people think, but trust me, next week no one's gonna notice. The next day, no one is gonna remember that this happened. So be yourself. Be cringe. Be loud. If you're loud, then be loud. Don't be quiet for someone else. And these are the years that you do get to have a lot of fun. You have so much free time right now. Don't spend it all on your phone. Don't spend it in a useless relationship where you both barely know each other. Don't spend it hating on people. Don't spend it fighting with people. Don't spend it trying to look for a relationship. Spend it on working on yourself, making making the best memories of your life in high school, working with other people, talking to other people, expanding your circle, networking, working for your future, and then you're like setting yourself up for like a good life ahead. So yeah, I'll see you guys next year.